Meghan Markle's latest comeback announcement, this time, a cameo in an Amazon comedy alongside Lily Collins and Brie Larson, arrives with all the subtlety of a royal press release disguised as a Hollywood redemption tour. Once again, we're expected to applaud, gasp, and nod in admiration as Meghan presents her return to acting not as a career pivot but as some profound, world-shifting chapter in destiny. After all, when Meghan does anything, it must be framed as history. Even a cameo. But underneath the glossy headlines and carefully crafted PR language lies a glaring contradiction. This is not reinvention. It is retreat. A retreat back to the only arena where Meghan still knows how to script every scene, control the spotlight, and cast herself as the misunderstood heroine. Because the reality is far simpler, and far less glamorous, than the polished narrative she prefers, a duchess who vowed to leave Hollywood to serve the crown is now crawling back to Hollywood after failing to conquer royalty, influence, media, diplomacy, and global humanitarian leadership. 7 years ago, Meghan Markle declared acting was a closed chapter. She said she had ticked the box and proudly stepped into the role of royal partner, determined to change the monarchy from within. It was framed as noble sacrifice, the hard-working actress walking away from the screen to become a global humanitarian duchess. She spoke as though Hollywood had been conquered, boxed up, and stored away like a trophy she no longer needed. Yet here she is, back on a set, playing a cameo. A duchess returning not in triumph, but in quiet necessity. Let's be honest. The Meghan Markle royal experiment didn't collapse because the world refused her brilliance. It collapsed because one cannot demand reverence while simultaneously behaving like a celebrity influencer chasing relevance. Royals earn respect through duty. Celebrities seek attention. Meghan has always been far more comfortable in the second category. This cameo is not about artistic passion, nor a creative spark reignited. It's about positioning. It's about salvage. It's about the uncomfortable truth that the royal brand she tried to build, the philanthropic powerhouse, the global media empire, the feminist leader reshaping culture, has not materialized. Netflix deals brought content, yes, but not prestige. Celebrity events brought photos, yes, but not genuine influence. And the more Meghan attempted to posture herself as a cultural icon, the more obvious the gap became between ambition and achievement. So Hollywood becomes the fallback plan. The familiar stage. The place where lines are scripted, applause can be rehearsed, and legacy can be manufactured rather than earned. Meghan has always excelled in performance. The problem is she struggled the moment she stepped into arenas where performance wasn't enough: royalty, philanthropy, diplomacy, leadership. Now she returns to what worked before, hoping the public will forget the grand promises left unfulfilled. And of course, the project itself is conveniently symbolic. A comedy about a regular couple befriending a famous couple in Santa Barbara, Meghan's adopted kingdom of curated authenticity and calculated privacy. It is almost too on the nose. A storyline mirroring the Sussex lifestyle, minus the constant tension of needing the spotlight while claiming to hate it. Perhaps this cameo is Meghan's attempt at playful self-awareness. But if so, it risks confirming the one truth her PR machine desperately avoids: she has become a celebrity caricature rather than a cultural force. Some will argue this is empowerment, reinvention, a woman defining herself on her own terms. Nonsense. Real reinvention requires evolution. Growth. A willingness to confront past missteps. Meghan's career arc looks more like a loop: royal glamour lost, Hollywood resume revived, press releases polished, image relaunched. Over and over again. The duchess who once implied she was bigger than Hollywood now needs Hollywood to remind the world she exists. There is no shame in acting. The shame lies in the grand declarations that precede every move. The constant insistence that each decision is a beacon of purpose, empowerment, and humanitarian vision. Sometimes ambition is admirable. Sometimes it's exhausting. And sometimes it reveals insecurity rather than strength. Meghan Markle wants global influence without global accountability. She wants praise without precedent. And now, she wants applause for returning to a career she once framed as beneath her current station. Meanwhile, her husband continues to drift in a haze of lawsuits, grievances, and fading royal mystique. The Sussex brand, once hyped as the future of modern royalty, now resembles a glossy shell around increasingly recycled ambition. A Netflix doc here, a lifestyle series there, a cameo sprinkled in, a collage of content without a core. Every return to the spotlight feels like a reminder that they have yet to build something substantial enough to stand without constant attention. So yes, Meghan Markle is returning to acting. Not as the triumphant Hollywood-turned-royal-turned-global philanthropic leader her narrative once promised, but as a woman circling back to the one arena where applause is guaranteed if the lighting is flattering and the script is kind. Some comebacks are iconic. Others are strategic. This one feels like survival. And in a town that rewards persistence but punishes pretense, Meghan's journey back to the set carries a quiet risk. The audience may no longer be dazzled. The mystique she leveraged is fading. The Duchess act has worn thin. And now, stripped of the palace backdrop, the global mission statements, and the royal mysticism, Meghan Markle stands again where she began, an actress searching for a role compelling enough to convince the world she belongs in the spotlight.